Judge Liu.
陆判官。
Zhu Erden was born to be a lame.
朱尔丹生来是个瘸子，
There
There
was
was
something
something
wrong with
wrong
his
with
left
his left
foot.
foot.
他的左脚有些毛病。
Since he was a lame, he married an ugly woman.
由于他是个瘸子，他娶了一个长得挺丑的女人。
There was a temple in the village.
村子里有个庙，
In the temple, there were several wooden statues.
庙里有几座木头的雕像，
One of the statues was the statue of a judge.
其中一座雕像是一个判官的雕像。
The judge had uncombed hair, a high nose, a big mouth, and red beard.
判官的头发凌乱，长着一个大鼻子、大嘴、红胡子。
The judge looked repulsive and fierce.
判官看上去又可怕又凶恶。
The judge had a leather whip in his hand.
判官的手里还拿着一条皮鞭。
The judge was supposed to punish criminals.
判官是负责惩罚罪犯的。
It was said that people could hear him beating criminals at night.
据说人们在夜里听见他鞭打罪犯。
The criminals let out hopeless wails.
罪犯发出绝望的哀嚎。
People dared not pass by the temple at night.
人们都不敢在夜里路过那个庙。
Zhu Erden was a lame,
朱尔丹是个瘸子，
but he was very brave.
但是他很大胆儿。
One night, Zhu was drinking wine with his friends.
一天晚上，朱尔丹正和他的朋友在一起喝酒。
One of his friends mentioned the horrible statues.
其中一个朋友提到了那些可怕的雕像。
They all talked about the terrible noises from the temple.
他们都谈到从庙里发出来的可怕的声音。
Erden laughed at them.
朱尔丹嘲笑他们，
He did not believe in ghosts in the world.
他根本就不相信这个世界上有鬼。
One of his friends challenged him to carry the statue home.
其中一个朋友挑逗他，让他把那个雕像搬回家来。
If he could accomplish the task, he would honor him with a good dinner the next night.
如果他能完成这样一项任务，第二天晚上他会招待他吃一顿美美的晚餐。
Erden went out at once.
朱尔丹立刻出去了。
After a while, Erden returned with the wooden statue on his back.
过了一会儿，尔丹回来了，背上背着那个雕像。
He put the statue beside the table.
他把雕像放在桌子的旁边。
He poured some wine into the judge's mouth and said,
他把一些白酒倒进判官的嘴里，并且说：
You live not far from my home.
你住的离我家不远，
Come and have a drink with me whenever you are free.
无论你什么时候有空，过来和我喝一杯。
Then he carried the statue back to the temple.
然后他就把雕像搬回了庙里。
The next evening, his friend treated him a good meal at the best restaurant.
第二天晚上，他的朋友在最好的餐馆里招待了他一顿美餐。
It was very late when he was home.
他回到家的时候已经很晚了，
He was half drunk.
他已经半醉了。
He intended to go to bed right away.
他打算立刻睡觉。
He was about to take off his clothes.
他正要脱衣服，
There was a knock at the door.
传来了敲门的声音。
He went to open the door.
他去开门，
The visitor was the judge as a real man.
来访者是真人的判官。
Erden was scared.
朱尔丹吓坏了，
He asked,
他问
"Are you here to punish me for what I did last night?"
你上这来是因为我昨晚做的事而惩罚我吗？
The judge smiled.
判官笑了，
He answered kindly,
他很和蔼地回答说，
"I am here to accept your invitation to have a drink with you."
我上这里来是接受你的邀请，同你喝一杯。
Erden was relieved.
朱尔丹放心了，
They began to drink and talk.
他们开始喝酒聊天儿，
They
They
had a
very
very
good
good
time.
time.
他们都很开心。
From the night on, the judge often visited Erden's home.
从那天晚上开始，判官就经常拜访朱尔丹的家，
They became good friends.
他们成了好朋友。
Once Erden said to the judge,
有一次，朱尔丹对判官说，
"I am satisfied with my life,
我对生活感到很满足，
but I wish I could walk as well as other people."
但是我还是希望我能够像其他人一样正常的行走。
The judge relied,
判官回答道，
"I might be able to help you someday."
也许有一天我能帮助你。
One night, Erden was awakened by a pressure on his left foot.
一天夜里，朱尔丹被左脚的压痛弄醒了，
He saw the judge.
他看到判官，
The judge had a strange knife in his hand.
判官的手里拿着一把奇怪的刀子，
He had cut off the bad foot.
他已经拿下了他的那只坏脚，
Then he transplanted a good foot for Erden.
然后他为尔丹移植了一只好的脚。
He asked Erden to get off the bed.
他让尔丹下床，
Erden had a walk in the room.
朱尔丹在屋里走了走，
He was not a lame any longer.
他不再瘸了。
Erden was very happy.
朱尔丹非常的高兴。
Once while they were drinking, Erden mentioned his wife.
又有一次，当他们喝酒的时候，朱尔丹提到了他的妻子。
He said, "My wife is very nice to me,
他说：“我的妻子对我非常好，
but her face is not pretty.
可是她的脸不漂亮。
Can you do me a favor to make her face pretty?"
你能给我帮个忙，让她的脸变漂亮吗？”
The judge said, "Yes, but you have to wait for a chance."
判官说：“可以，但是你得等机会，
And don't tell your wife about it.
不要告诉你妻子这件事儿。”
One midnight several months later, the judge came to Erden's home.
几个月后的一个半夜，判官来到朱尔丹的家，
He had a heavy bag with him.
他拿着一个重重的袋子。
They began to drink wine and Erden's wife went to bed.
他们开始喝酒，朱尔丹的妻子去睡觉了。
When she was fast asleep, the judge said to Erden.
当他睡熟的时候，判官对朱尔丹说
I have found a pretty young woman's head for your wife.：“
我为你妻子找了一个漂亮的年轻女人的头。
The woman died only yesterday.”
这个女人昨天才死。”
Erden took the judge to the bedroom.
朱尔丹把判官带到了屋里，
The judge cut off his wife's head.
判官把他妻子的头切了下来，
Then he transplanted the young woman's head to her body.
然后他把那个年轻女人的头移植到他的身上。
Erden's wife did not wake up during the operation.
整个手术的过程当中，朱尔丹的妻子都没有醒来，
There was no blood and pain.
既没有血，她也不疼。
The next morning, Erden's wife washed her face.
第二天早晨，朱尔丹的妻子洗了脸，
Then
And
she
she looked
looked
at the
in the
mirror
mirror
as
as
usual.
usual.
然后她像通常一样去照镜子。
She suddenly let out a sharp cry.
她忽然发出了一声尖叫。
My goddess, who is the beautiful woman in the mirror?
我的天哪！镜子里的那个漂亮女人是谁呀？
Erden told her what had happened the night before.
尔丹告诉了她头一天夜里发生的事情。
His wife was very happy.
他的妻子非常的高兴，
She was very grateful to her husband.
她非常的感激她的丈夫。
In a neighboring town, a rich man's daughter died.
在邻居的一个镇子上，一个有钱人的女儿死了。
At night, his daughter's head was exchanged with an ugly-looking woman's head.
夜里，他女儿的头被换成了一个长相丑陋的女人的头。
The man reported the event to the court.
这个妇人把这件事报告给了衙门。
Soon the court found out the exchange of the two heads.
不久，衙门就弄明白了两个头相换的事情。
Erden and his wife were very afraid.
朱尔丹和他的妻子都非常的害怕，
They worried about being sued.
他们担心吃官司。
The judge came to his home at night.
晚上，判官来到他的家，
He told them not to be afraid.
他告诉他们不要担心。
He had made an arrangement. That night, the rich man and his wife had a same dream.
那天夜里，妇人和他的妻子做了同样的梦。
Their daughter's spirit told them about the exchange.
他女儿的鬼魂告诉了他们换头的事情。
She said she was very happy with the exchange,
他说他为换头感到高兴，
for her beautiful face could stay in the world.
因为他的漂亮的脸可以留在这个世界上。
She asked their parents to take Erden's wife as their own daughter.
他让他的父母把尔丹的妻子当成自己的女儿。
The next morning, the couple went to the court.
第二天，这对夫妇来到了衙门，
They asked the court not to charge Erden's wife.
他要求衙门不要治尔丹妻子的罪。
Then they came to Erden's home
然后他们来到尔丹的家，
and adopted Erden's wife as their daughter.
把尔丹的妻子收作他们的女儿。
Both Erden and his wife were orphans.
尔丹和他的妻子都是孤儿，
They were very happy to be the couple's daughter and son-in-law.
他们能够成为这对夫妇的女儿和 和女婿感到很高兴。
They lived together happily as a family.
他们作为一家人，幸福地生活在一起。
The judge became the friend of the whole family.
判官成了他们一家人的朋友。
He often came to have a drink with Erden and his father-in-law.
他常常来同尔丹和他的岳父喝上一壶，
But he always came at night.
但是他总是夜里来。